Hello everybody and welcome along to The Green Life with me, Ivor Leek, bringing you hints and tips on how you can live your best sustainable life. It's April time here on The Green Life. The sun is starting to bloom in the sky, their temperatures are rising, those dickies are now starting to sing and song nicely in the daylight, and your daffs and your seedlings that you planted earlier on this year are now erecting themselves out of their soil to bloom in colour throughout the year. April time is also the time where you can plant your stored shitted potatoes. Now, at the beginning of this year, I spoke to a chap called Maurice Piper, where I purchased a nice bag of seeded potatoes from him at my local garden centering, right? These potatoes have been in store since the beginning of the year. Here is one of those potatoes. There you go, you see. As you can see, these stored potatoes have now started to shit. That's right, these are the potatoes' eyes. And when you have carrots, the carrots have ears, you see. These little knobbly bits there, they've started to erect themselves out the skin. Now they're going to help these potatoes grow when you plant them in your ground. Now, before we get down and dirty with the soil, which is still a little bit damp at the moment, which is nice and perfect for these seeded potatoes, make sure you have quite a few knobs off your potato. This one is actually quite fine there. You see, you don't want too many knobs coming out your potatoes or you'll get very small potatoes. One or two will be suffice. Now, once you have seen that your potato is nice and knobbly, then it's time to get down and dirty with your soil. Now, once you have picked your potatoes you're going to plant, head over to your little plot area and dig yourself a nice little trench like this. There we go, you see, nice little trench like that. And now my soil is a little bit damp and chunky in places. That's because we had a little bit of a piddly down last night, but that doesn't matter because April is the right time to put your potatoes in. So once you have put your plot together like that and dug your trench, what you need to do then is make sure you leave plenty of room between your potatoes and plot them in just like that. Make sure their wigglies are poking upwards. Make sure those potatoes' eyes are looking upwards as they need to see where they are growing. Now, once your potatoes are settled into their new home, you say night-night to them and you cover them with soil. Night-night, potatoes, night-night, and you pop the soil back on like that. There we go. You see now, there we go. That is your shitted potatoes planted for harvesting later on this year. So there we go, that is your plotting shitting potatoes with Ivor Leek. Now, in the coming months, to take care of your shitted potatoes, what I tend to do, I tend to go out pretty much every week to make sure there's no wigglies attacking the knobbly bits. And once you start to see the leaves bursting through the ground, pop a bit more soil on them. Yeah, twinkle a little bit of soiling on them to encourage more potatoes to grow. They'll be ready to harvest around about September, October time later on this year, where you'll be able to dig them up from the ground and have yourself some nice chiplings or jacket potatoes. Now, if you have any questions about your shitted potatoes or how you can live your best sustainable life, then why not pop a question or a comment in below in the comments box, or even better, pop along to Pepp's social media channels and pop them on there, and I'll do my very best to answer all your queries for The Green Life. I've been Ivor Leek, you've been watching The Green Life.